share.
Mm-hmm. Hello, and welcome to the chat show. And tonight we have my wonderful wife, Angela, joining us, just sitting next to me in a different camera.
Hello.
So,
Great to be back. It's been a while, husband.
yes, it certainly has. And I'll just get things set up. And if you can share, we're on our local page and then we're on the Happy Medium page. And we'll share it to your page, Angela, just now. And Angela, what have you been up to today? You've been quite a busy person today, haven't you? Been preparing for this wonderful course you've got on this weekend.
I have, yes. It's the Angelic Reiki attunement for 1 and 2.
I've got it up here, look, so people.
Yeah, aye. And it's Friday evening, Saturday and Sunday. And what a fantastic weekend to have it as well, especially with the moon just now and this comet coming as well, which is affecting our sensitives and the energy that's going on just now. But I'm just really looking forward to it. And the students that are learning the Reiki and being attuned it'll be a wonderful weekend to remember. Have you got anything up online?
I'm just getting it shared to your page, Angel Holistic Healing.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not it.
Oh dear.
But we'll get it shared to your page. Here we go.
We'll
Angela's Holistic. Here it is.
Yeah. I've did Reiki courses teaching Usui Reiki years ago, and then I just felt it was time to have a break from it. And then in 2017, it got attuned to 2017 it was got attuned to Angelic Reiki, and then it was just a whole new feeling, and I felt now, from last month, it was time to start that again, and I just feel so happy about it. And you were in the class as well, weren't you?
Yeah, it's good to get back to teaching again and being involved in that teaching. And one of the things we both love is doing Reiki teaching, Angelic Reiki especially, because I think it's a bit more advanced than the using Reiki. But tonight's subject is all about, do you believe in angels? Let's see if we can get this notice up. And here we go. It's like, do you believe in angels? So let's have your questions. Let's get on to the chat. And Ruth's saying hi. And
Hi, Ruth.
There'll be different people tuned in different channels. We're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, and we're on, I think, 3 Facebook pages just now. Our personal one, Angela's, and my own, the Happy Medium page. Wow. So please share to your friends.
What a choice.
We've got, tonight we're going to be doing talking about angels and Angela's love of angels, because your company is actually called Angelic, isn't it?
Angelic Holistics, Angelic Complementary Therapies, which is Angela with a dash A. And the name Angela means messenger from God.
It's amazing.
And and I know a lot of Angelas, and the ones that I know are really quite holistic or gentle or really in tune with people. It sometimes takes you a wee while to realise that. But honestly, it's just a joy to have angels in your life and to have that support there whenever you need them, and not to be afraid to ask for help for the angels. But also it's about how you ask as well, makes that difference, and to be grateful for the help. I had a wonderful experience this morning. I was telling Derek about it, and I was telling some other people about it today, and it's one that I'll remember for a long time. Every morning I go out and I feed the birds. I love feeding the birds. It's a great joy to just go and watch them. The robin comes in, and there's the birds from the nest round the corner come. And I go out at the same time, regardless of the weather. I'll go out and feed birds. Well, anyway, this morning there was a seagull, and he didn't do the seeds, but so I went out with a wee bit of something for him. It's the regular seagull that sometimes comes and taps on the window. Um, um, and then what happened after that? Um, One of the birds that comes regular just came and sat on the fence and looked right at me, and he had a white feather in his mouth, and it was a beautiful wee white feather. And it was to say, "Well, this is for you, Angela, and thank you." And I just felt this lovely warm glow, and I'm so happy about it.
And when you told me, it was just totally amazing. And I thought she was joking, but when she told me the story, I think I rushed back to put out the bins today because I forgot to put out the brown bin. And that's when she told me the story, and I thought it was absolutely fascinating because there was a big bird sitting in the front garden. That was the bird she was telling me all about, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And there's amazing things when you're when we open up a debate, we could say, do you believe in angels? Now, whether you actually believe or you believe in the energy or the love of angels, when some people have got in their head that angels are aliens and they're just there to come to help us, and there's so many stories when you watch like the Ancient Alien series and stuff like that. But in healing, and I've experienced it because when Angela took me along to an angelic healing session and attunement, must have been about 4 or 5 years ago now. I thought, I've heard of rainbow Reiki, I've heard of unicorn Reiki. There's a unicorn behind you, Angela. And I thought, this is just another, mock up of using Reiki, but it wasn't. It was very, very professional, and a lot of the advanced techniques I used was incorporated in Angelic Reiki because it had been channeled down. And it opened my eyes, and an amazing experience that weekend when I was attuned to the master Reiki symbols from Angelic Reiki, and I really enjoyed it. So I thought it was good to take advantage of Angela because she's doing the courses again tonight to have her on board. So if you've got any questions on angelic healing, Reiki, or just in general, do you believe in angels or messages from angels? And we will be pulling some cards later on, but we'll share an experience. So please feel free to ask questions. Have you had any sort of experience when you're doing Reiki healing, Angela? With the angels, or is there a certain angel you're drawn to that you use more than others?
It depends on the circumstances, but I just to be a clear channel to channel, and you trust what's channeled through for that client, for the greater good of that client. But I do like, and then it's about ascended masters as well. Does everybody know what an ascended master is?
I've got abundance angel cards here tonight, and ascended master cards I used to have, but there's a big debate on ascended masters, and I feel like things like Jesus was an ascended master to teach.
People who've lived before
Yeah.
that are on a higher vibration to help channel healing, like St. Padre Pio, Mother Mary. There's and that's part of the angelic healing. You ask for the appropriate ascended master, or if you've got one that you like to work with, to channel through. And I do like to work with Mother Mary because especially she mothers the mothers, and especially if you've got a lot going on, and or for, because I do with pregnancy, it's a wonderful energy to have through Mother Mary. But it's what, as I say, it's a true clear channel, and just let it all flow with love and light through.
And did you have any experiences when you were younger, Angela, that made you kind of go down an angelic route? And I know you've got that angel name in a sense, but did you have any experiences? Did your mother, for example, influence you? Good evening, angels. So thanks, Sally and Ruth and Louise. It's good to hear from you. And sorry I haven't got back to you. We've been busy. And there's, who else is on board here? There's one or two others that are logged on there. But feel free to ask questions on, do you believe in angels? Or do you think it's a lot of rubbish, guys? There is, be open to debate as well. And I, at first, didn't believe in any of this stuff. And then a few months later, after experience of having Reiki and reflexology, and it's something that you're very strong on, is reflexology, Angela. I was in a Reiki class in the Stace Hotel in Aberdeen with um, doing a Reiki attunement, and it was all like angels and fairies. Do I believe in this rubbish? I wasn't quite sure. And you imagine the words I was saying, but then I felt the energy change, and I was very emotional, and something happened that day. The attunement, and and Sally saying, Angela, what's your thoughts on star signs? And I think they're all linked. Personally, I think they're all
Yes,
linked.
yes. They're a very. I'm into star signs, but I do, and I feel it's all linked with the person and the soul and the energy. But it's, and I'm into the moon as well. The moon and the different, how you can, how you feel with the different moons. So yeah, I'm a Pisces, and I'm a very sensitive soul, and uh, but it sometimes comes through in foot whispering, this, what that person's star sign is as well, and it's all to do with our birth as well and the time that. But there's yeah, and I've given up reading the star signs in like the Sunday papers and all that. But it's nice to have just to read. But it's nice to have that proper channeled reading for with your star sign. Yeah. So you're a
It's
Sagittarius, aren't you?
I know it's like the
Saggy.
fire sign and all that. I've never. It's not my strongest kind of point as the
No.
star signs and all
But
that.
I am interested in it, and I've had some wonderful sessions with
Mm-hmm.
astrologers. Yeah.
And there's probably some astrologers tuning in tonight, and we can always pull them on for a few questions later on if they appear. Um, and I think it's intriguing, but it's what you make of it. And I do believe in the kind of elements around the stars as well, and also the five elements, the main elements: water, air. The five elements that we work with, and you do a lot of elemental kind of healing, don't you, Angela? You involve that in some of your therapies, don't you?
Yes, I
The
do.
elements.
I work
Yeah.
with the meridians and the elements. Like in your wood element, which is in your earth element. Your wood element's related to your family, your life, your grounding. It's related to the liver and the gallbladder. It's coupled organs, and your spleen, which is all about your flow. Your spleen, your stomach, your pancreas. So yeah, but we're not talking about health tonight, Derek.
No, but just the elements and stuff like
Yeah,
that, and
it's
and it's just the range of, because you've been doing this for a long, long time. You've been working with angels a long time, Angela, and you do so many different kind of therapies, and some of the therapies that you do, you kind of channel as well. We talk about your amazing foot whispering.
yes.
And some people won't even know what foot whispering is, because I didn't know when I first met you. But you do use. Well, you're probably better to explain it than me about
Yeah.
your foot whispering, which is kind of related to your reflexology in a sense, isn't it?
Uh, for me, it's two separate things,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't join it together. That if it's included in that session, because reflexology is a totally different thing to foot whispering. Yeah, a reflexologist can look at a feet and see what's going on with look at the organs and the reflexes on the feet, the reflexes on the feet that mirror the organs in the body to help with well-being. But foot whispering is a channeled foot reading, just a channeled spiritual and holistic foot reading on a soul-to-soul level. What is your soul willing to show me so that I can help you? everything goes to gravity, everything goes to the feet. So sometimes we don't really know how we're feeling or what's going on, or and so that can reflect on how our feet get sore or various callus develops in certain areas or the lines on your feet. But that's foot reading, and I learnt foot reading way back, 2006, 2007. Then it developed into the more spiritual side, and I'm channeling from angels and loved ones as get me footnotes from persons that have passed. I
Footnote, I
much
like that
prefer
word. Footnotes.
footnotes from people who have passed, or because I see faces in the feet or colours or things that maybe relate to what's ahead in the left foot or the feminine. It's all about the masculine and feminine balance. So, and then it's supported with angel cards as well. And so I include foot whispering sometimes in some of my afternoon tea with Angela sessions. So it's so nice for a mother and daughter afternoon to have a wee bit of foot whispering, just as a to the just add to the magic of that lovely afternoon with the tea leaf reading and just that special time with mum that or best friend or sister that you want to just remember.
And I've got your website at the bottom there, and you get more sort of detailed information on your website about foot whispering and all the services that you do,
Yeah,
Angela.
but I'll tell you guys, uh, the other week I was up late, just having some downtime, just sitting with my chamomile tea and my rice cake and peanut butter before bed. It does help you sleep, so there's a wee tip for you. And it's just to so I don't go to bed with a busy head. So anyway, I thought I'll just catch up on my Coronation Street. So I put on Coronation Street, and you know this, I nearly choked in my chamomile tea and my rice cake. There was Bernie, the lady that works in the car. I don't know if you've watched Corey, the lady that works in the cafe there, going on talking about food reading, and she's going on about your pasts, you're not moving forward because your pasts come still got things to deal with and things. And I was just amazed that was in Coronation Street. So so I went to bed really happy that night, and I did sleep. So yeah.
I was totally shocked at that. You can run it through and tell me. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the chat here. Link Sangster's on, and Sally McDonald was asking about foot whispering. And Heather Lane, she's a Sagittarius as well. And Lynn, it's like we're asking the question: do you believe in angels? And it's a big question when people and all this kind of people who poo-poo what we do sometimes. But if a North Sea tiger like me, rough tough, and I certainly believe in the energy of the angels, and I think the vibration of it all. Yeah,
well.
and I think when you do go into the kind of field that we go into it, with an open mind, you do actually feel things, and it does. And certain, I would say, colours, like Archangel Michael always associates with the colour blue. And there's Lindsay Forbes, and she totally believes in angels. And the colour blue to me, and you think about police cars and ambulances, they're always blue. And the Archangel Michael is a protector, warrior angel. Now, whether it's mind over matter, Angela, it really helps me when I'm doing a lot of my spiritual work to have that blue colour around me.
Yeah, but as angelic reiki as well, you call on for your blue cloak of protection from Archangel Michael, and it covers your third eye, and it goes over your head, and it goes down and below your feet, so you're totally covered.
Yes, yeah.
Yes,
and
it is. It's but also asking for that angelic protection when you go on a journey on the road. So you're safe, so that everybody's safe on that journey, or helping you find that parking space, or it's amazing how.
I think in some ways when you ask or invite the universe, the angels, to help, things do happen. and you've got to believe that they're already going to happen anyway. And I think
Mhm.
that's part of the workshop I've got coming up, guys. And Angela's going to be involved in this as well, and it's something we both kind of really feel strongly about. See if I can get the graphics on this one. Where is it up
Yeah,
here?
we're really looking forward to
Yeah,
that
and
one.
this one is all about developing your law of attraction, and it's you know it's getting the positive vibes in there as well. And law of attraction is not just about you put it out there and you wait for it to happen. You've got to resonate it. You've got to think it, and that's part of the. You can set a goal and put it out there and see yourself achieve it. So we've got that workshop on the 26th. From 10 to 4. We've still got a few spaces there. Both Angela and myself will be involved in that. And we've got a little one, and I need to change the time of this because it's going to be in the afternoon, and this is online. We're trying it online, and see if we can get rid of these other captions first. It's just to get, so it's in the road here, so you can see it better. Hang on. But here we go, hide that one. So you can see it better. And it's take the plunge and learn to manifest abundance. And that is a really good workshop because there's a fantastic manual and you'll get to download and read, or I can post it to you, whatever. Because we can print it out for you if you're local, come in and get a copy of it. And it is all about manifesting abundance. It is linked to law of attraction type stuff. But you know what? Simple goals will be achieved. And you've got to believe it.
What is abundance?
Yeah.
What do you
what's abundance mean to you?
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. And I think a lot of people get carried away. Is abundance money? Not always. Is abundance being happy? Well, what makes you happy? So there's all these questions will be asked in that 3-hour workshop.
What you think abundance means to you?
Get rid of this graphic now. It's like, here we go. We're back. With Angela's website at the bottom there. So lots of information on there if you want to click onto that. And let's get back to the chat so we can see all this technology, Angela, right in front of us. Now, this is it. Angel numbers. Lindsay, is seeing lots of repeated numbers on the clocks, like 222, 1515. I know they're trying to tell me something, but when you read up about it, it always gets too samey and confusing. Yeah, and I agree with that at times, I think, Lindsay. But in numerology, which I love, and you know I love numerology, there's so many different versions and stories you can make. If you know how it applies, if you've been asking for something, then we were getting 1616 up. And when you add that up, it's like 7 and 7, 14. Then the 1 and 4 becomes a 5. So numerology is a 5 coming. And that's teacher.
1111s, they're really good.
But you think about the 1616 is teacher. Now what we started doing was teaching. So the angels were saying, get on with your teaching. When we kept seeing 1616 in the car, on the clocks, and it came up in car. Remember the car we seen with 1616 on it? And hence we're doing more teaching.
And the 333s.
So it's how you apply it, yeah.
But what it also means is when you do see these repeating numbers, right? Mm-hmm. Don't get bogged down with what they are, right? It's like just what you do is you take a deep breath and you think of something positive and happy in your life that's going well, and just say, well, thank you for that. Thank you for that. It's like the angels, these repeating numbers are to show you that you're okay, you're on the right track, you're doing okay. The angels are watching you, they're with you, and that's what to say. The numbers are very reassuring and positive, and they've all got their different meanings. But it's wonderful. I love that numbers. It's great, and thank you for it's all about gratitude. Thank you for the abundance that's coming. Thank you for the safe car journey ahead today. It's like.
And Sally's saying, keeps saying 13, 13. I hope it's not unlucky. 13's not an unlucky number. Because 13 in the tarot cards, Sally, is the death card. Now, death doesn't mean an end. It means a new beginning. It's how you look at it and where it comes out. And when you get 2 13s and you add them up in a numerology sense, so it's 1 and 3 is 4. Yeah, 1 and 3 is 4 becomes 8. it's a very strong number because it becomes 8. You always put out the lowest. And number 8 is a strength card in the tarot card. So when you see 1313, depending on what's going on in your life at the time, the angels may be saying, you've got the strength within, and we're giving you that strength. So when you see 1313, don't be scared of it, because it becomes an 8 number.
And there's angel numbers that come up in the foot whispering sessions as well.
And we've got 13 people watching, so that's quite funny. It's
like, and then the angel numbers come up in the channeled angelic reiki sessions or during attunements. So it's, yeah. And I was never a number person because I'm not very good at accounts or maths, or I get Derek to do all the books and accounts and that. So, but me, this is the numbers that I like. Apart from join the dots. I love join the dots. It's really good. So this is the numbers that I do like.
Yeah. And, when we're looking at numbers and we're looking at dates and stuff like that, sometimes we get drawn to a specific date or a clock at a certain time behind us. Mm-hmm. And sometimes that's the angels or your intuition guiding you to a special date or whatever. It keeps coming repeating itself. And it depends on what's going on around you or what you've asked for. It's weird, the 2228 and equals 8, yes, is strength, and 1515, 6 and 6 is that becomes 6 and 12, then becomes 3. It's a very divine number, and it depends on what's going on around you at that time. So it's an answer. So they're using numbers to talk to you, because numbers is a universal language, hence maths.
Or if you've got a job interview, it's great to ask your angels to, or you're applying for a job and say, right, show me a sign that I'm applying, this is the right job for me, or, and guess what? You do get a sign, but you have to notice these signs. And yes, it could be in number form, or it might be a song on the radio, or it might be a repetitive thing coming up just because they're there for you to see, or a feather.
So, and now, I just thought, just pull a card on this subject, and it's so funny with abundance angels here, and you look at that lovely attracting, not chasing, and this is what you're kind of saying, Angela, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And if I read the text out from this, it's anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way.
Yes.
Because of the fears of underlining chasing the energy, instead attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and a welcoming energy. Yes, exactly. And that could apply to love, to relationships, to money, to not seeing kids for a while, and you put it out there and can't wait to see them, whatever, and chasing after them. Or you've had a difficult time and you're avoiding people because of certain situations, and if you put out the love and give gratitude to even the fact that maybe they've hurt you in the past, because you've learnt from it, it changes the energy and it brings in the new. So big lesson there, attracting, not chasing, right? Mm-hmm. And it's funny, you're talking about number 8, Lindsay, in the 15th, it's like, and it's all about, are we ready for the love? It's like, because I know you're always asking for love cards, or
it'll soon be Valentine's.
It'll soon be Valentine's, guys. Yeah. We need to do a Valentine's special that week, won't we, Angela? Yeah.
Yeah, this is your first year of marriage. Yeah,
we'll need to. So then we get any plans for Valentine's? Because I was actually thinking this year of running a bit of a course, Angela, for those people who have been single, lacking a bit of faith in the love and romance, and kind of a course to kind of let them go of the past and bring in the law of attraction to attract that dream partner, like how we met.
Well, like how we met in the 15th century. Yeah.
Yeah, in the 15th century, and all the press that's been going with that lately as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, to sometimes it's hard to move on in relationships, or to find that one, because you've still got that attachment to the past or to the person. So sometimes you end up attracting somebody like that, or comparing that new person to the person that you was with before. So to just find that right twin flame, the difference between twin flame and soulmates, because you can have several soulmates in your lifetime, But a twin flame is very strong. And it doesn't have to be like a lover partner, it can be friends. When one's down, the other flame is still keeping burning and supports the other one, and vice versa, and a very strong vibration. So yeah, to have that workshop, Derek, would be a great idea.
I might try it online to see how we get on.
Yes, because then when you're opening it up to many,
Yeah.
when you're doing it online, it's and then you're meeting different people from different areas. So
I just realised I had a mistake on the text there, but do you believe in angels? So I've got, do you believe in angels? And every time I think angels, it's funny how certain things stay in your head. I keep thinking of is it Robbie Williams? Is it Robbie Williams? Robbie that sung the "I Believe in Angel" song.
No, that was no, that was ABBA. I believe in angels.
I believe in angels. No, his angel song. You know what I mean?
That one, yeah.
And our youngest one, she loves the ABBA version of
does.
"I Believe in Angels," and the kids just love angels, and they've got that connection already.
Yeah.
And if some of your kids are talking to angels, encourage it, because you just never know where that's coming from.
Yeah, especially between the birth and 7, 8, that vibration still where they've come from, and the innocence and the love is still there, and they can see, they can feel. So yeah, encourage it.
And Sally's saying good evening. Does we're both keeping well. We certainly are. And Ruth saying, do we do birthday dates work too? Yes, I do a lot of a soul number kind of reading, and when I need to do more numerology. I do a whole chart. It takes me a bit of work all out because you use your mobile phone number, your house number, and you'll see a lot of coincidental numbers appear in that chart. I'll need to do some more numerology readings because they're great fun to do, but you do need a bit of time to study the person and then your insights that go with that as well. But your date of birth to get a soul number is very, very easy to do. You just add up all your numbers, like put your date, your month and day, and add it all up together and add across the way. It's very, very simple.
What I do for the newborn babies, especially if the mum's been coming to me for pregnancy massage, once the baby's born, I get them to send me a photograph of the beautiful wee feeties that they are, and then I'll do a baby whispers, so you can tell if they're an old soul or all about them, and be what's ahead, or you just never know. It's amazing what a baby whispers can come out with, because I've had some wonderful comments from the mothers that have had it. So included in that is a numerology of their birth date. So it's something special to put in their baby book. But as I say, and also there's been baby whispers since when the baby's in the mum's tongue. So it's amazing what can come out.
I just wrote this so you can read it the right way around, and that's how I get my soul number 5. When you see 1965, add 2, 12, add 8 is 1985. Then you add across the way 1 and 9, 8 and 5 comes 2 and 3, and then I add 2 and 3 equals 5, and that's my soul number, which is ironically is the Pope card or the Hydroplant card and the Tarot cards, which is a teacher card, and that's what I do, spiritual teaching. And what I've been doing most of my life in some sense. So your soul numbers are quite important, very easy to work out. And there's lots of information on the internet. And just whatever you're drawn to again, and don't take it too seriously, It's just a bit of fun to do now and again, the numbers, isn't it, Angela?
It is.
Yeah.
Remember, I was getting stressed out. We was travelling somewhere and I kept seeing magpies.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, we're seeing one, and of course that didn't look good, and then the next day there was a magpie, and I was like, oh no, and then along came another one like beside it, and it totally changed my energy, totally changed how I seen things. And that. So
Ruth's asking, does angel Reiki differ from other Reiki? Yes, it's angelic Reiki, which is angel Reiki, really.
And all your symbols are attuned to you during the attunements. So there's 3 attunements during the weekend, and it's Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, and it's so that you sleep after each attunement, means it so it settles. Yeah, and you get all the symbols and that you've been to Yusui Reiki or other Reiki, and it's all so that it's all when you're doing your angelic Reiki, the symbols are so you don't have to draw any. It's all there. It's the trust. It's not done with intent with the person doing the Reiki. It's all channeled through to you, as well as oils and crystals. Yeah, so
I'll just put this up, and it's the Angelic went to you, and the next one's on the 31st of March. And over April Fool's Day, that'll be
And
quite a nice
also-
day. That's like quite
also
good.
doing Reiki shares now.
Yeah.
So at our premises.
So come and connect if you're really interested in that. It's not really that expensive either, and you can pay it up if you are struggling over like plenty of time to do that. So you can, if you're interested, the best thing to do is come on a course. And we just love doing them. We help each other. Andrea's got an amazing voice when she's doing the attunements, and it certainly is.
You were being the naughty boy in the class last time. He was putting his blanket over his head and everything because he's never seen Angela the teacher before. I was always like Debbie McGee, the assistant. It is, but so this time to be the student in my workshop. So, but it was all joy. It was good.
Yeah. There's Lisa McPhee asking how we are, Angela.
Oh, hello, Lisa. Lovely to hear from you.
Yeah.
You're well. Yeah, we're good.
And we will be pulling the wee cards for in a wee minute. So before you put up the kind of where's the cards coming from, we will. But just carrying on the subject of, do you believe in angels? Lisa, do you believe in the angels? Do you have thoughts on that? Or do you think it's all just a fad? But I don't. I certainly totally believe in it because there's so many things happen to us.
And there's some beautiful angel cards. The artwork's amazing.
Amazing.
I mean, but the Doreen Virtue angel cards, they're supposed to be worth a lot of money now if you don't get it.
Yeah, but there's a lot of the original, because she got other people to do them for her. A lot of the original artists and writers of the cards have repeated them in their name because she's kind of walked away from it. But there's people like Diana Cooper. They got lovely cards as well, and you got a lot of other people who do angel cards.
Yeah, and people are designing their own cards now. And my friend Claire Egan, she's done her own cards now, and it's good to be able to have that ability to get your own cards designed, and that's something that I'm thinking about. But I'm amazed with some of the artwork in the cards, and I would have them enlarged as a picture.
And Liz, come up with a good question there for you, Angela, is, are angels the same as your spirit guides? I'll let you answer that. I've got an answer for that.
The spirit guides are different from the angels. The angels is a frequency of vibration. It's not lived on the earth plane. Your spirit guides have.
You do get earth angels.
You do get
and
earth
so people
angels,
do get confused, and
yes.
people who choose to come reincarnate. But the angels that have ascended, that's they call ascended masters, are being on the earth as well, and they're coming down. And there's Georgina, she's saying, my number is 6, the soul number. That's a great number as well, because that's the lover's card as well. So that's that you're full of love, and you attract that love, and think of that number 6. And even the devil's number, the 666, it's not actually that bad a number.
It's also as well when you see car number plates as well.
People hijack it.
It's not just the clock on the radio or whatever. If you see the car number plates and it's that number keeps coming up, and then you see another car with that number as well, and you think, oh my.
And it's like there's a lot of negative people have used some of the good symbols in a bad way. Like the number 6, for example, the 3 6s. Because when you add the 3 6s up, they become 18, which becomes 9, which is actually a good number. and one's a magician, eight's a strength. So my tarot card is also the devil as I'm a Capricorn. It's like, yeah, and it's not always bad. It's like because the devil card's 15, and yeah, put 1 and 5 together, 6. It's love, and I always turn the devil name round because it's all about lived. And man created the devil, not God. That's my opinion. And but I do think that numerology and the angels are definitely linked. Because it's a universal language, numbers. Yeah. So anyone get any more questions and thoughts before we go on a wee spin with the cards and see what's coming up for everybody? It's good to hear from you, Georgina, and I hope things are going well for you. Lisa, Ruth, and Sally, and we've probably got Lindsay, and is anyone else there? Any more questions, guys? And you've got Angela here in front. It's not often Angela comes on. There's Sally Price saying, can angels come through as bright white lights? As years ago, there was a bright light come through my door, and it was the end of my bed. It did frighten me, and I dived under the quilt. So would I. What do you think, Angela, to that one?
Yes, they can come through as a bright. They were wanting to be seen. It's like a ray. Yeah, it's the rays. Think about the rays of the sun, the rays from the realms. Yeah, totally. A wonderful experience to have. I've had people say to me, they've like seen like beings in their room. A lot of people see angels sometimes as like quite big, tall people, beings. But it's just so angels will show how we perceive them to be sometimes, or sometimes it could just be colours, and it's what we can cope with.
Certainly is, and I think Georgina saying she's doing okay, a bit of a headache right now, but otherwise good. And make sure you're drinking plenty of water and stuff when you've got a headache, and keep them hydrated.
Yeah, but you could be sensitive to the energy just now, Georgina, especially. It is quite a heightened energy, especially with this weekend coming up. So it could be like energy being channeled to you. So just remember and drink that water and have that time out to maybe meditate or go walk on the beach. I know the weather's not very great, but just wrap up or go to the woods. Just whatever. Just get that time out.
Yeah, it's important to take time for yourself now because the energy is quite high.
I had
and there's there are two number 3s there. Ruth and Heather's a number 3, and that's the Empress number in the tarot cards, and 3 is very divine, and it means that you're open to attack as well because I'd say you're very, very sensitive on number 3, Heather and Ruth. So sometimes we take on other people's very empathetic, a lot of empathy for others, and we take on their energy and we think it's ours and it's not. So you've got to add extra protection when you're a number 3.
Yeah, you say, who's this from? Where does it come from? I give it back to them.
Yeah.
I give it back to them. What happens?
There's Sally, my youngest daughter, when she was a little girl, had seen it too, and she came running into my bed. Our daughter, Layla, totally believes in angels, and she talks to them and everything. And we just let her go on with it. And our mother's often said that as well. And I think our wee daughter is an angel. I think so.
Yeah.
There's Georgia saying, I've been keeping myself hydrated. It's spirit being spirit. I'm still learning to shut them out. Sometimes I get a really strong headache from tapping in and then blocking them out. But speaking about tapping, actually tapping in certain areas can help you.
Yeah, tapping.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's something we may run a course on as well, or invite somebody to run a course for us on TFT tapping or EFT as well.
I do tapping,
and tapping's really good. Even just touching your third eye and going like that, it is really good.
It's good for manifestation as well. Tapping.
So it's really good. Now, what cards do you want to use? You want to use some cards? What cards would you like to use, Angela? A combination of them.
I'll put my glasses on.
I've got the Abundance Angel cards here, and we'll stick to. We've got the naughty cards as well, but we'll just go with the feeling with the naughty cards tonight. Oh, it's like the power Archangel power cards. Let's see. Yeah.
You're saying art.
There we go. That's the ones that Angela's got just now. And if you got a preference, I have got the abundance ones tonight. And we don't have the lovers cards, but we've got the rebel naughty cards. It's like Valentine's night. So if you would like a card, we'll just go what we're drawn to. Please say, I would like a card. It's like your naughty cards makes me laugh, Lindsay. They certainly do. It's so much fun with these cards. And they really are good fun. So we'll just go with them.
But before you do it, tune in your angels.
Tune in your angels, guys.
For the right card for you
to
be drawn through.
So we'll just get. I'll change the capture in here just to get us ready, and we're just tuning in, taking a couple of breaths, so we can get the cards going. Demonstrating the angel card. Here we go. It's like, so who have we got first? Let's see now. Oh, well, Lindsay. We'll go with Lindsay first. Here we go. Love your naughty card. So we'll pull an angel card, then a naughty card for you then, Lindsay. So do you want to pull a card for Lindsay, Angela, or how are you feeling? Which one would you like?
Which one?
Just go for whatever you're drawn to.
Which one?
Lindsay.
Yeah, Lindsay's wanting one.
Aye.
Right, okay. I wasn't sure which one she was wanting, your ones or my ones. Lindsay.
Just go for that. Just go for that one. That's the one I'm drawn to. Power angel cards, and I'll pull the naughty cards.
Okay, but just that I would prefer if we said ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go wait. The camera up there.
Okay, right, here we go.
Right.
Oh, right. Oh, wow. Fantastic. Look, seeing that? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you read it?
Look at that. She can't read it. You can read it out for her.
I'll read it. So, an 8 of Gabriel, infinity. Gabriel's, again, is about the throat chakra again, as well. So, remember, but I'm drawn to, it's the angel, and then there's the owl, and different coloured birds all around the angel. So I'm loving the colours. I'm being drawn to the colour blue as well. And again, blue is associated with clarity as well. And it's orange. Again, it's something you're creating and you're leading up to. Okay? But you're doing it in a group, I feel. So a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. So as I'm saying, it's all about speaking your truth and making sure that everything's in order, everything's got a flow right, and go in the direction of the wind, I want to say.
That's a great card, isn't it?
That's a lovely, fantastic one.
And it's so, if I pull a naughty card for you, and it so backs this card up, and it's like that project and that person, that idea is waiting. And get after that. It says in the back, get after that shit, the world has your back, right? And then I pulled another card for you, and it says, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. It's like, and it says, if you're waiting for a sign, well, hear it, effing is. It's like, so if there's something coming up you need to apply for or whatever, or what you do, just go for it, right?
Yeah. But just say, thank you for the sign.
Thank you for the sign.
Thank you for...
And there's Ruth wanting a card. Just any card she's just said.
Right. Okay.
And she's actually saying she wants a naughty card too. So we'll do naughty cards this time, and I'll do the angel card. I'll do the abundance card for you, Ruth.
Yeah. As long as I don't have to say the F word.
We just say the F word.
It's just not in my vibration.
Oh, what a beautiful card this is. So let you see it. It's really, really nice. You see it's a very motherly card, and two angels together. And I'm drawn to the sunlight there, and the birds, and the rabbits.
And the rabbit. This is the year of the rabbit. Yeah. Fertile opportunities, it's good, and it's white as well, pure.
You have the ability to
innocence.
instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerful, positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in a loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you would attract for yourself and others. And there's too much negativity, Angela, just now, isn't there? There's so many people worried, and that's the card that's there. It's such a lovely, loving card, and there's lovely people around her. So it's be around positive people, I'm thinking as well. But I do feel there's something coming up that has been worrying you, Ruth, and you've not to worry. I don't think you're going to get a negative outcome. So let's see what the cards are saying so that they can't come on.
Oh dear, I'm not sure if this is appropriate.
We just got to go with it. It's now. It says drop the ego, but it's just like I feel that it's
and then it says vulnerability is hot as F.
So it's like your vulnerability and your worry is like your ego is worrying about things going to happen. So you got to drop that part of you, right? And the embarrassment of it, being vulnerable and being yourself is okay.
Yeah.
So that's what it's saying.
Be your true self, but trust in the outcome.
Yeah. There are little affirmation cards there I forgot about as well. Yeah. Little bag, but so good. So on the next one.
I feel there's another name to go with that.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Because I feel like to go with that one.
Go with
Here
it.
we go.
Oh, the sun.
19. The sun. There you go.
The sun.
Okay. Right. That looks better as well. And look at the sun coming through and all the sunflowers. So it's very positive. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success.
That's
so that's
brilliant.
better. So it's like things maybe a bit wobbly at first, and then it'll just look, that horse is just striding in there with the sun on its back, and it's just fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, we'll swap over cards. Lisa's wanting a card.
Okay.
And we'll do naughty cards for Lisa, woman to woman, and I'll do the man, the angel cards.
I was going to get one of these ones.
Oh, with all the naughty affirmation cards.
Out of the wee.
Yeah.
Out of the wee.
But Lisa, just quickly, I'll pull a few cards. A good shuffle here. And look at this.
Right, I like this one.
Oh, you show the affirmation card.
Yeah. Right, you ready? What?
Make up with a friend.
Meet up with a friend and have a good
bitch. I like that.
I love that. Go and get to your Costas and go to the pub. 2 large wines and just let go. And then just start afresh.
Oh, this is interesting. Lovely card. Studying. Yeah.
Oh,
look at that. Very study card. It's like, and it's saying, take great pride in your excellent work, and you do a lot of good work as well. Practice what makes perfect. Consider getting additional education or training. And knowing your situation, that probably means you're going to have to teach them yourself. It's like, so, there's a bit of that there, or helping others. Because I know your situation, it's very awkward for her at times, Angela. And she's always fighting the authorities. Sometimes just taking your own action. We'll take a naughty card anyway, because you get the naughty affirmations cards. Oh, look at that. Time to let go. Right? Time to let go, Lisa. And it says, move the F on. It's like, I'm not saying any more other than that. Heather, quickly. Heather Lane. She would love a card, Angela. Do you want to pull it? Let's pull an abundance card for Heather. Yeah. Heather. Abundance card for Heather.
Right. Here we go. Oh. Right. Donations. What's that? Tithing.
And charitable work.
And charitable work. There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, look at that, lovely. She's holding a lot of things. A lot of birds around her.
Flowers and doves apiece, and the beautiful red hair as well. Amazing. And she's sitting on the moon as this angel. So give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know what your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. Now, there's a really good affirmation that goes with this because I love listening to Jake Juicy. He's my go-to person. Is I give my services with love and I am wonderfully blessed financially. Okay, that's a good one. And
Yeah.
it reflect, but it's like you're giving with love, with good intent. Same as like when you go, I know, like if you've got a bill that you have to pay, it's like, oh, I've got this money to pay that, but give it with love, and it comes back to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I think that's a lovely card. I just feel like that's enough.
Beautiful.
It's like I don't feel I should add to that.
Yeah.
I just feel that's just perfect.
Beautiful.
And this I've got now on to Sally. May have a card, and I'm drawing again the power cards for you, Sally, and I'm going to pull one here. It's more into a traditional tarot with them, and it's epiphany. That's a hard word for me to say. Epiphany,
It is.
and it's
No,
quite a big angel, and it's Archangel Raziel. And I think, are you familiar with that angel, Angela? Because you know all the angels.
Yeah.
Joy through spiritual growth, be the light to others, answers that come from meditation. And I kind of want to put you onto Angela a little bit here because I feel drawn to the feminine kind of side, and it's the masculine side that's needing the strength. Does that make sense, Angela? It's like
Is your right foot cold just now, or having problems with your right foot?
I feel getting. She's probably answer that in a wee minute. We'd love a card.
And that's not health related. That's a foot whispering. Okay.
Aye.
But anyway, I took out a naughty card for you, and it says to stop talking. Right. To shut your mouth and listen.
So it's listen to that channeled information.
What are you not listening to?
Yeah. Are you avoiding something, Sally? So we need to. And Lynn's wanting a wee card next. Let's see now.
Oh, hi, Lynn.
Right. You want to do this tarot card or a abundance card for Lynn? I got to do something else.
Oh, I want that one.
That one. Here we go.
Yeah. Hi for Lynn. Yes.
I'll do the naughty cards for Lynn.
Okay. Right. I feel I need to get card number 3 for her. Okay. Oh, Knight of Gabriel. Look, Lynn.
I know she likes Gabriel.
Aye. Look. Lovely card. Yeah. So it's confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic. How lovely. You were looking very charismatic and lovely at New Year when you phoned at New Year. You looked amazing with your outfit and your makeup and your hair all that. Just beautiful. So, time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. Okay? Was it time to get that next book written, or it's time to just charge on? What are you?
I'm laughing at this. She's not going to like this, but I'm going to give her it anyway, right? I'll just change the screen over here, and it's like, stop effing whining, and it's like whinging, right? It's like, no one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. Right, and I've got another one after this. You're going to laugh at the next one.
I've got one too as
right?
well.
So wait a minute. It's like laugh. Like they're just taking the mickey out of you here, Lynn. Laugh. And it goes, where the F is your sense of humour? Get some humour and laughter into your life again.
And then this one says,
I'll change it here. Here we go.
Look, your affirmation. You see that? Yep.
My future is
golden, sparkly, explosion of effing awesomeness. Yeah. I can just hear you laughing, Lynn.
I just love that, aye.
That's great.
And she got the angel prize. We did Sally, aye. That was right. And Georgina, you pull a card for her because Georgina's planning for something to arrive. Is that the word to put without getting myself into trouble?
What a lovely name.
Aye. And I definitely you need to have a conversation with Angela. We know what that's about. Some of your other skills that you're allowed to talk about, and I'm not. But in private.
We didn't talk about it.
Yeah. But pull a card for Georgina.
My God. I shuffled this card, right?
Yeah.
And you got the same card as Lynn got, and it was way down the park, right? That one. Again, so it's about taking time to take action and go for it. It's all happening. Go where you're guided. Confidence, enthusiasm. I mean, imagine that. That's amazing. Look,
amazing.
And I'm looking at the sands under the horse's hoofs, and it's just, and again, it's the feminine energy there.
Yeah.
A very confident, strong feminine.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But I'm feeling you've had your ups and downs. But now it's just to keep focused and forge ahead and plan.
Yeah, definitely.
And don't get somebody to distract you.
And I've got on these ones, back to bigger screen, you are loved, right? And you're here for a reason. If you see that, look, don't F it up. It's like, stop worrying. That's a good card to end it on. What a positive card.
Well, look, I love this saying. Georgina, look, you ready? Wait to see. Right? Can you?
The world says you can't, and I say, watch me. Effing watch me.
When the world says you can't, I say, effing watch me.
Yeah. What a good card. Yeah.
How inspiring that.
Lindsay, she's happy with those two. Something that Lindsay was really happy with the card. She kind of knew what they meant. I'm looking ahead. Who's next? Claire or Heather?
Oh, hi, Claire. Here's Claire.
But she's next for the card, but it's Heather Lane. Naughty Heather. Or angel card or both. Well, you do the naughty cards. No, you do the angel cards because you're the angel expert.
Here, I've got to tell you guys, if you've got Netflix, we watched a fantastic series on Netflix last week. If you're into angels and dimensions, but also a bit of near-death experience with that, it's got some really good stars in it as well. It's called the OA, isn't it?
Yeah.
The OA. Look at it. Have a look at it on Netflix. And we ended up being at 2 series, so it was late nights for us. But really good. So I just wanted to tell you that before I forget. Right. But I'm very happy that a series like that was put on Netflix.
Yeah, dimensional.
Right, so where are we again? For Heather.
Heather Lane.
Heather.
Angel card first. I've got the naughty card.
Of course I will. Whoops, almost jumped out for you, Heather. Oh my gosh. Wonderful. I love that when the angels cards just jump out. So it's this one here. Isn't that a beautiful card? Love. See, I'm seeing that it's the blue I'm being drawn to as well. And the fire. Mm-hmm. When you see the cards, it's good to read the picture, then look at the words, because sometimes the words don't mean as much. So it's but look at this beautiful, the rays on the angel is and it's 14, so that's 7 and 7. 7's a very good angel number, isn't it, Derek?
Yeah.
Yeah. So to have the 14 is a good number as well. To have that, but there's a bridge in the background of the card as well, which is again about solutions, and there's a way forward. So it's like, and it's all bright yellow flowers. It's very positive. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So, yeah, it's about not getting caught up in things and just seeing that other solution to a situation, because it's like you're not seeing rose-coloured glasses.
Mm-hmm.
what are you not seeing? Because it's right there in front of you, and there's that big angel with the big wings. Uh, you get angels with smaller wings and bigger wings. I don't know if that comes in pecking order, or it's just the way the angels, the person doing the cards is channeling. But see, this is like very obvious signs, and it's like there's something you're not quite seeing to a solution.
I've got you're talented and effing amazing, right?
That you are.
And it says the world needs your power. Use your voice. Don't just use it. It's for it's good shit. You know what I mean? And they've got there's good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues F it up. So
Exactly.
stop worrying. Look at that.
The solutions are there, right in front of you.
It's so funny, these cards. And
I feel somebody's got a whisper in your ear, actually. That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. And Claire said how we are. And this I'll go back to some feedback, Angela, because we've got Ruth has said they love the card, and Lindsay says thank you, and Lynn and Lindsay both say thank you. Yeah. My guy Gabriel, is what Lynn's saying. The naughty card Sally was interesting. Not sure that, what it means though, but it all makes sense later on. It's like, love it. Heather Lane says she loved it. Thanks. So thanks for the feedback. And let's get back to where we were. And I think it's down to Claire. And Claire's always giving us wee readings and stuff. So it's good to give back to Claire. So we'll give Claire a wee good reading. And
Claire's got a fantastic group and page. It's always a joy. And Claire's posts are so love, and those pictures you put up, Claire, I love it with the animals and the cut and the set. It's just fantastic. Oh, well, this one came out for Claire. Oh my goodness, Claire. Look, number 5.
Yeah.
Right?
Teacher.
Look at that divine guidance.
That's the teacher.
The teacher and Archangel Sandalphon as well. Wow. How amazing is that? Look at all the purple. Oh.
Search the meaning of life, consider.
Just feel all that kind of ties up with what we was talking about today. But we'll not go into that because that's between me and Claire. With the search for the meaning of life, consider an alternative approach, surrounding yourself with wise teachers or friends. So again, it's the linking up, and that's what it is. That's what it is about the sensitives and the light workers, and it's the right people come at the right time, the right situations come at the right time, and how one circle of friends, there's always a circle that'll be a helping hand from another one, and that's what I mean. So it's like, but God, this is quite loving this card for you, Claire.
Yeah,
beautiful.
It's definitely. And just for Claire, right? I'll put the screen a bit bigger. She knows what this is like. Change it over. Here we go. Now, whatever you're thinking about it, do it, right? And is don't do it, right? So take your time and do it, right? And it's like
not too much
time, right?
No.
So it's like stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. And that's, we know who that is, and kind of you worry sometimes what other people think. Spend time on someone worth it. Don't waste time on the ridiculous.
And I've got an affirmation card for you, and it's so right, Claire. Get up, show up, and show the world you're an effing legend.
Oh,
and
definitely.
You are. See?
Yeah.
You should get a photograph of that and stick it on your fridge.
You should. Just on that, right? I'm in Inverness and that's where Claire is, and Claire might come on and join me. British Legion, 17th of February. It's a charity night, and it's in aid of Highland Hospice. I'm hosting the night there in the British Legion. Tickets are only £15. It's a lovely club, and I'll be demonstrating my mediumship skills, and maybe with a few guests, you never know. and we'll have the angel cards out, we'll have the fortune cookies, Angela, and we'll be doing the past life regression as well. So lots of entertainment, lots of fun, lots of laughter, and maybe a few happy tears as well. So if you're in the Inverness area and you're available on Friday the 17th, just get in touch either through Eventbrite, touch myself, or my cousin who's organising it, or the club itself. So plenty of opportunities there to come and see us, to see how we work. Angela in the background helping and talking to people as well. And yeah. Well, you love that. I think so. She moans about it, but she loves it, really.
I get a bit frightened when there's people that's had too much to drink. And that's been issues before. And I just feel that these things you shouldn't mix spirits with spirits. And I'm really quite strong in that.
Yeah, so I definitely think, you get to be sober when you go to these events, or you don't get the message, Let's get back to two of us here. Let's go back to the list of who was next. I think it was chat. Lindsay says, haha, I love it. Thanks, guys. The rabbit, Ruth, where are we going? So I missed Emily, rated. Get way back. I know. Next one. Ruth, has Ruth had the card? I think Ruth had the card. Mm-hmm. Claire, yeah. Alison Coyle. Oh, aye. Alison, the reading of me the other day. So it's probably better that you pull a card, see if it matches the reading we had. Lovely person, Alison. You're connected as well, and hope you're trusting your intuition. And I hope things are going to go well into this week.
The 7 of Michael.
Oh, here we go.
How wonderful. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Yeah. Review the details.
That's interesting, considering what we're talking about the other day.
Michael is about protection and about cutting cords as well.
Mm-hmm.
You.
And the naughty cards are good. I'm loving this. You're going to love this. Like, and it says, you're being shady, right? And it's like, watch out. This shit could get ugly. And we know what that's about, right? And
there's two separate paths in
this
card.
You are loved, right? You're here for a reason, and don't F it up, right? So you are loved, and that's about possible romance that's coming into our life. Yeah.
Well, there's
I still feel Granny around. It's like you feel the energy around. I feel the energy. Are you feeling that, Angela?
What this image of a load of eggs boiling in a pan? I don't know.
Load of eggs boiling in a pan. Oh, that's interesting. You need to let us know, Alison, if that means anything. If one of your family up there.
But I feel I like big pan and eggs boiling.
Mm-hmm.
But it's related to Easter time. I don't know, but that's a bit cliche, but that's just what I'm seeing there.
Yeah. Well, being spoilt. There's a lot of messages there from Claire. Thanks, Claire. Love a fortune cookie. Yeah, they're good, aren't they? No, Ruth not had a card. Okay, we've got Ruth to do. It's like I thought I must have skipped over you there. Must be a reason for that.
8 of Ariel again.
Aye.
In a real shuffle. You see that, Ruth? I'm not going. Here we go.
Oh, it's quite a lovely card.
Lovely pink again. A good. You see the angel guiding you to what you're learning and what you should be looking at and pointing out. Because this card is the 8 again. Ariel's all about the angel to do with their energy in your head and your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
A very strong. I know angels could be masculine and feminine, but this is more a feminine energy. But the word that's coming through is curiosity. What are you curious about that you're needing, or you're not trusting, that you have to go and search, or do you know what I mean? But trust for what you're guided.
I'm feeling, it's funny, I've pulled a card for her, and I feel that, you're sounding tired there, Angela, and I think that you're picking up on her, because I do feel you've been quite run down, Ruth, and we can't speak about health, obviously. But this card says it all: is get some effing sleep. It's like, and it's saying, head to pillow. You're being maybe grumpy, being an ass because you're tired. So maybe it's over worrying, overthinking, but it's followed by a really loving card, love, and it says give some, get some, and it will cheer your ass up. So be around loving people, because I feel sometimes with you around negative energies, and there is quite a negative energy feel with some of this new energy that's coming in.
Yes.
But it's just we're going to higher vibration.
Yeah, and it's a bit clearer.
And it's flushing out.
But it's just that how sometimes you could read a book, or you're to learn something or try to focus on something, but it's just not going in there, or you're just not in the mood to. It's just sort of stepping back, go for a walk, or take the time out and then go and relook. Don't force yourself to try and learn something or trying to get through a situation, because especially with the energy just now and how you'll be feeling. Have you got any cards? Who's got a card?
So he's from the cats, he's from the magic around that.
Cards.
Yeah,
there's cards, energy cards.
Well, let me come back to this now. Jin Suri, I don't know how you say it. Jin Suri.
Oh yeah.
You want to give people? You want to pull a wee? I think it is. Or me. It's like Ruth. Me. She's got a cat. So Ruth has got a cat.
Right. Okay. So the cat. I've seen the cat. The cats take on their person's energies, and their purring relaxes the breathing, and and that's Egyptian energy as well. The cat. So I feel a lot of love between you and your cat. Oh, look, there's this lovely card. Who's this? Jin Sudi. Yeah, look at it. Isn't it beautiful? A beautiful, like a baby pink, not a deep pink. It's a lovely, soft, a hint of beautiful, soft, like the wee cherub angel in the card. No more complaining. Right? But it's going back to that inner child, just to
stop obsessing, it says in that card. You're not the centre of the universe, so it's like you've been worrying.
Complaints are affirmations of victimhood. Don't play the victim, which is it's not true spiritually, it says. So take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. Now, I'm hearing Louise Hay in my head as I'm reading this. You should maybe look at Louise Hay. And there's a lot of Louise Hay on YouTube, and I often have her on in the mornings as well. And it really sets up your day and helps you relook at certain situations.
I think this is back. I pulled a little card here, one of the wee angel cards of Diane Cooper's, to kind of back Angela's card up, because I felt I really had to. And it's like, it's wisdom. See the word wisdom there, right? Wisdom. And it's knowledge is learned, but wisdom is divine prompting. This is not just for you, it's for everyone. Your angel guidance is to connect to your still, quiet center and listen to the wisdom of your soul. Then you take decisions and act from your own infinite self. So don't let other people tell you what to do. With wisdom, life takes a new perspective as dramas and fears become insignificant in comparison. With the magnificence of our overall picture, walk your path in life as one of the wise ones, and all will revere and respect you. And your affirmation is, I listen to my wisdom. So listen to your own voice, Ruth. That's what that's saying.
Are you hearing your own voice?
Sorry. You're
hearing your own voice. That's how I feel. Let yourself be heard and hear your inner voice.
And George said, the spirit is playing up. Been trying to type and the video keeps closing down. Thank you for your cards. So Georgina saying thanks. Right. And now I've got Claire McDonald. I think this is the last one. We'll do Claire last, right? Claire McDonald, could I have an angel card, please? And we'll do a quick joint one, and then we'll sum up in our wee chat about the angels, Angela.
Oh gosh, look, number 3, the Empress, Clear.
Oh, that's a lovely
Look
card.
at
The
that.
finish one as well.
Wow. Fantastic. Look at the gold and look at the she's got a trumpet, not a trumpet, but so and there's a beautiful pink butterfly in it as well.
Mhm.
Yeah. So time to act upon your plan. So she's got a trumpet thing. So it's the be heard, get on with it. Yeah, it's time, it's now.
Oh,
Yeah.
this card backs it up.
Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources,
Look at that. Look at
pure
this.
joy.
You're talented and effing amazing. And it is the world needs your power. Use your voice. Don't just use it for dumb shit. And this one says, take an effing trip, get some shit, do some new things, talk to people cooler than you. So it is get out there and do things.
Go get your Empress crown on.
Yeah.
Okay, and your gown.
Be the leader.
It's time to do it.
Take action.
Yeah.
Don't just sit and talk about it, Claire. It's like, do it. It's like, so there's Jen and everybody saying thanks, and I'll just get rid of some of these captions. Hang on, hide that. Say Derek and Derek. Well, we are part of the same. It's like, let's get the captions better. Let's get it back. Here we go. Here we go. That was short, right. And so, just getting back to the subject, Angela, and kind of summing up on tonight's little chat, and we've been playing with the angel cards. And we've asked the question out there, do you believe in angels? And a lot of people have been very positive about angels. I don't really know a lot of people who are negative about them, unless some trauma's happened to them and they've lost that faith. Yes. But it comes back, and I always feel it comes back in different forms. Yeah. And I feel that Angela has helped me kind of understand the energy of the angels as well, because you've worked with angels a lot longer than me, and I've seen Angela at our courses and do the angelic reiki attunements, and it's totally amazing her knowledge on different angels, and your pronunciations are 10 times better than me.
Angels, their names are long and hard. When you're doing, there's one of the attunements, the last one on the Sunday is a 30 angel attunement, and it has to be read out. And wow, the energy in the room when you're doing it, but to read out all the bits, the intent is there, and sounding as well.
Yeah, well, Lisa, we have got some time tomorrow afternoon. We've got the Reiki weekend, and you can catch up with me. I'm kind of assisting Angela, but I will be free at certain times. Can maybe do a wee Zoom, Lisa, so you can catch up over the weekend. And I hope everybody's enjoyed tonight, and I hope everybody's learned a little bit about the angels. But we will maybe do a Zoom one night where we can do a little bit of an educational thing, Angela, that maybe you can lead or whatever, and pass on some of your knowledge. Because it's not, when people think it's all about the main angels and stuff, it's the energy of the angels we're talking about, isn't it?
There's an angel for everything.
Yeah.
There's an angel for
just like the crystals, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got a really Jackie Newcomb has got a fantastic range of angel books. And there's a dictionary of angels. So but just call on the angels for whatever you need. They're there, just waiting for you. They're not up there. They're not down there. They're just like there, just there for you.
And it's there's always some good blogs on my website as well, and I'll do maybe some angel blogs. And Angela's got some as well, and just. Angela's website's there as well. If you want to go and check Angela's website out, lots of information there.
And before we go, since it's Valentine's coming up, I've got I've got it on my page. What I'm doing for Valentine's, I've got various gift vouchers available. But I'm also, how couples, it's good to give each other a foot massage or a neck and shoulder massage or even a Reiki treat. It's like what I'm doing is a couples relaxation afternoon, and with complimentary sparkles or a tea reading, and being shown how to do a relaxing neck and shoulder massage and a bit of reflexology that is safe but relaxing and that you can enjoy. So it's me showing you, and you work on each other. So it's a lovely, cosseted afternoon to remember. And you'll get your photograph as well.
Yeah.
Lovely
And
Valentine's time of love.
we'll have a chat show that Thursday. Maybe we should have you on the Valentine's show. It's like that'll be the 16th.
Is that what you handing me my red roses like, husband?
You never know. But that Valentine's is the Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's the Thursday.
Well, I better get on working.
So if I'm still here, you know it was a good Valentine's. If I'm not here on Thursday night, you know it wasn't a good Valentine's.
You'll be out at Tesco's.
I better get the roses in, yeah. But remember, the rose is a symbol of love, but roses are thorny, Angela, at times.
Yeah.
So you can have tough love, but it's overcoming the thorns,
But it's
isn't it?
about love is strength.
Yeah,
Love
strength
is-
of love.
And
Yeah.
love is the in all battles or any
Yeah.
that's saying a fine line between love and hate.
Yeah.
But love conquers all.
Yeah, it
And
certainly
to
does.
always remember that seed, that love, and how it can grow.
Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. And thanks for coming on and tuning in. And for those that are watching it later on, we are available, and you get Angela's website there, and you get my website, ahappymedium.co.uk. And you know, if you're in Elgin passing through, and you know, pop in, let us know, going for a cup of tea even. And we've got our tea parties coming up too. We don't have a graphic for that, but back in March, wait for a bit of better weather because people have been travelling through all this rotten weather, haven't they? But we will. We're on Zoom,
4th of
etc.
March.
And you know, we're hoping to do a bit more online as well. But we're kind of focusing on the face-to-face because there's been so much time we haven't had face-to-face kind of workshops and whatnot, and people are really wanting them. But we will continue with some Zoom workshops and experiment with them too. It's kind of difficult because I like to be around people, Angela. Do you? But the Zoom, you've been on a few Zoom courses yourself.
Loved it.
Yeah, and you've enjoyed
all over
it.
the country.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So it's good.
Good way of connecting.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, say bye for now.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye bye, darlings.